What's up, y'all? Welcome to Sip and Sage here at the Toxic Free Zone. I'm your host, Anjae, hailing from the rainy city of Seattle, Washington, and I'm currently an intern here in Atlanta, Georgia, to pursue my dreams in the entertainment world. Okay. On this episode, we will be discussing my experiences and obstacles on my journey of finding different ways of how to break through the industry, as well as knowing what Sip and Sage is, how we sip and sage, and why you as listeners should continue to tune in. Okay, y'all. So recently I have been trying to find different ways to get into the industry because I'm someone that cannot work no 9-to-5 job. I don't like people telling me what to do. I like to do my own thing. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, a 9-to-5 and a manager and a boss trying to tell me what to do, how to dress, how to come in, when to come in is not me. So I knew from a jump that I wanted my own stuff. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. But at the same time, I love music. I was a singer, I was a dancer, I did acting for a little bit. So I knew I wanted to be in the entertainment world, but I didn't know exactly where. So started out with music, it was cool, but filming just had me like on my edge of the seat because I can be anybody at any point in time. So I decided to do a podcast. Now, who the hell knew how much goes in making a podcast? I surely didn't. So on Sunday, I was supposed to have my first shoot, and it went left. Everything was going good. I had the time. I had the schedule. I knew how I went to set. I knew how everything was supposed to be. But Sunday, because football, a Falcon game out here, I'm not somebody that really cares for football, so I had no idea there was a game. So I'm pulling around the place I'm supposed to have the podcast, and there's no parking. Literally, I've been driving for an hour. And at this point, I'm getting text messages about, there's traffic, I'm going to be late. And I'm someone who likes to be on time. Like, I am a stickler about time. Like, I got to be there on time or early. If I'm not 30 minutes early, I'm right on time. And that's even late for me. So I'm driving around looking for parking. I tried to park in an illegal spot. Somebody was like, you're going to get your car towed. I don't got no money to be getting my car out. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm driving, and I get a phone call from Imani. Let me just tell you how she knows me so well. She called me. She was like, I know you frustrated. I know you upset. Breathe and talk to me. Yo, I broke down and cried. Like, crying like, oh my gosh, everything's falling apart. I can't find no parking. I said this supposed to be at 12 o'clock and it's 1 o'clock. We supposed to start shooting at 1. So, all right. She's like, okay, well, when do you want to change it? And I'm like, I don't know. So I finally find a parking spot and I get all this stuff out and I head to the door. As I'm getting upstairs, the door is locked. Yo, I'm breaking down again in the chair like, okay, it just can't get any worse. On top of that, my hair is not even done. I was planning on getting my hair done and doing all of that, and yet I'm still screwing up. Everything's turning left. So at this point, we were like, all right, cool. We're just going to do it for another day. Now, after that entire day, I went home, called my friends on the phone, sat in my bed, put some pajamas on and ate Oreos and cried and was like, at this point, I don't know what else I can do because at this point, I'm ready to give up. I'm done. This is hard. Now, mind you, this is not the first time I've tried something new for my career. I've tried music. I've tried dancing. And music is great, but I'm someone that is always like hard on myself. So having those challenges, it's been a struggle. However, we finally got today, which is a Tuesday? And we're recording. So snap it up for me. I'm loving it. Now, I say that to say everybody who is on the journey of trying to get out of that 9-to-5, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be hard. Just continue to fight. You're going to have your days that you just breaking down, crying, giving up. And I'm still having those days. So I wanted to talk about that and let all y'all know you guys are not alone. I'm doing it now. And this podcast is literally to talk about the journeys of what everybody's went through, especially me right now. Now, when it comes to just that, it's not just, a working journey. It's also a spiritual journey and a physical journey. And my spiritual journey that I've had has been up and down, especially with trying to get to where I want to be. Like I stated before, I'm someone who's supposed to be destined for greater. So I'm very spiritual, but the devil be working, most definitely. And it seems like everything I do, I'm getting pushed back. And it's like, okay, what else can I do? I'm praying to you and nothing. So the spiritual journey is a rough patch. Physical, I tell myself, we finna go to the gym, but sweetheart, some days I'd be like, do I really care how I look? Yes. But it's like I have so much stuff I want to do in life. I just can't stop. I keep going. I'm fast paced. Just keep going. So all of that when it comes to spiritual and physical and trying to find ways to get to where you want to go, it's a lot. And some days I give up and I'm in my bed and I'm depressed, but I have a great couple of friends that I would say that made a pact with me to never give up or settle. And I thank them for that. So look for some friends, most definitely, to help you keep going and stay motivated. Even if the times that they won't help you get motivated, you got to, look into yourself as well and finding that something to push you. So moving forward, I want to talk about my introverts and my extroverts. Now, me, I'm an extrovert after just being yelled at, but I also have my introvert tendencies. And I feel like a lot of people in this world don't understand people like us, people like me, okay? I can come in a room and give you all my energy because it's something that I'm great at talking about in my topic and I understand it. But if it's also like I don't really know the vibe or I don't know what's going on, I'm going to be in my shell and be waiting. And I may have a little meme because I got a resting bitch face, but I'd be cool. So basically, I can be the life of the party for you one day, and then the next day, I'm going to be in my room, don't want to come out the room, want to watch TV, don't want to be bothered with nobody. However, it can be like, if I'm really great at a topic, I would talk all day. I'd be passionate. And some people are like, oh, you yelling. But it's like, no, bro, I'm just passionate. Like, you don't got to come for me. And then I'm like, okay, cool. But if I'm an introvert, they like, oh, you're too quiet. You don't ever talk. And then they be trying to force you out your bubble. And I'm like, hell nah. So I'm a little bit of both. I know we got some people who are extremely extrovert and extremely introvert. But then you got me that's in the middle. So I say everything to say because during this podcast, I will be inviting multiple women from different walks of life on this show to talk about their experiences, their obstacles, and just doing what they do in life and how to cope with it and how to change the narrative of how women are seen, especially being Black. So stay tuned, get ready for this next episode, and I can't wait to see y'all back. Peace.